Hey guys, welcome to the Homestead. My name's Tracy Arnold. This is Appalachian Garden Homesteading. Just got the evening wrapped up, getting ready to go in and take a little break before Friday and get off tomorrow evening and start my whole weekend of doing the rabbit's pen. So we're going to redo a rabbit's pen and connect it to that little outfit on the outside of it somehow. Got to do a little bit of ingenuity, but we're going to do that and just wrapped up the bees this week with their winterizing and give them a jar of sugar water to help them get some more honey built up for themselves. Ducks are took care of for now, waiting on another chicken run, kind of like this one here. We're going to build one like this for the ducks and have a little pond in it, a little shelter in it. And everything's took care of right now. I'm going to get you guys over here and we're going to take a little walk. There's our rooster by himself, and he's ready to get out and take on some hens. But yeah, that's coming soon too. And I'm gonna walk up here, show you our disaster of what went bad in the garden here. The squash, some zucchini, uh, some tomatoes. I'm getting ready to give some of those to the chickens for a snack, and give some of them watermelons up there. They're not good at all right now. I planted them too late. They're not getting ripe. So the little green ones over there, they are no good. So I'm gonna feed them to the ducks and the chickens. They love watermelon. I wanted to show you guys this. These are pumpkins. They haven't got ripe yet, but I've never grown pumpkins that size. Uh, I mean, that one there is the biggest one I've ever. I've bought some of them that's that big, but never seen one that big at a store that I can remember have been, something growing around here. But it's turning orange, but Halloween here in a couple of weeks. So we might actually have to carve us a pumpkin if it will get orange fast enough. And then this one here, it's a decent sized pumpkin too. I mean, they're huge, really. Never have grown a pumpkin like that big, that size. So I'm gonna get the seeds from these, and we're actually gonna try to do a pumpkin patch next year, and possibly market these next year. They grow so big and quick because I didn't plant these until probably end of July, and that's what I got. And here it is at the middle of October, and I'll show you these little doodads. These little bitty pumpkins over here. They're ready. They're definitely ready. They're not going to get no bigger than that. Yeah, they're orange. They're tiny. They're little bitty ones. They're kid size, so cooking size actually. But yeah, I got some of these. I'm gonna get the seeds off of these because it's the same situation with the others. This row actually got hit by deer, and this was the only plant to actually produce, to actually come up. So that's the only plant. If we had 5 plants like I had planted here, we would wound up with probably about 20 or 30 some pumpkins on them, and if I'd have planted them earlier. So all right, here's our disaster of an area of this is going to be my melon crop, and you see what happened. It just overgrown, didn't have the wheat berry on. Let me turn around and show you this disaster. But this is a good one. We harvested 115 ears of corn out of 3 50-foot rows. And that's what we got left. I'm just letting them dry out, hang out for a bit. I might feed them to the chickens. I might actually try to save a couple of ears and pull the corn off of them, try to replant next year from that harvest because it's so good. These were my 2 humongous rows of green beans. Uh, the Kentucky Blue Lake Runners. I've still got bean shells on the ground. I got beans laying here separately, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that or not. Where they dried out and fell out. I'm not going to try to redo these beans next year. I'm going to do a little bit different as far as when I'm planting. And we may only have 1 row of that and 2 rows of bush beans. It just seems more logical. We like our bush beans. Alright, this is a disaster. I just have not cleaned it up yet. That's the only thing I haven't done is clean up my garden. And here it is, middle of October. Usually I have done tilled it by now and getting the nutrients back in it. But where I've been busy with everything else, it's kind of hard to do. Peppers are done out here, but they're not in the greenhouse. We've got like 6 more peppers coming on, pretty good. But here's the tomato crops. I mean, we had, gosh, bukus of tomatoes. So many that, and then we canned a bunch. I've ate a lot, give a bunch away. And then these here were hit by the heat wave we had. We had like one night it was 52 degrees and it stayed 52 degrees around 10 o'clock. The sun came out, the humidity jumped and fried everything in the garden just about. It literally wilted up all the leaves on everything pretty much. And then it wasn't probably 2 weeks later our crop actually had a lot of bottom rot and they just wilted right up. They seriously did. Now here I got a row of weed barrier gone, right? These were where my cucumbers were. At one point I picked over 125 cucumbers from both, just out of just the 2 rows of, I think it was 10 plants all together from both rows. 10 plants in each row, 20 plants. So, and I know there were several times I come out here and pick up 15 or 20 or 30. I was out here picking cucumbers all summer. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this was the biggest problem of my garden, was the cucumbers and the squash and the zucchini. I just could not eat what I planted. So next year, I'm gonna do it a little different. But we're gonna market next year. I'm gonna market some of this stuff out. I'm gonna build my little stand down here at the end of the greenhouse. I'll show you where I'm gonna put that. But I'm gonna tell you guys what too. I got 2 rows of potatoes right there to still dig up. Yukon Golds. And then I've got another quarter row plus a row and a half another row to pick up. So, I've still got potatoes in the ground, dude, guys, and this is October. Should have done picked them up by now. But what I'm thinking is, my wife had a brilliant idea last night, and she's seen somebody else do it, and we're gonna probably keep these and put them back, keep them dry, let them sprout, and use them for next year's harvest. Possibility. Because we've got a lot of potatoes out of the garden, and I'm sure we got several rows that we ain't picked yet. Now check this plant out inside the greenhouse. This is my tomato plant. Can you see it now? It's all the way to the top inside the greenhouse. That's where I got them tomatoes just now. And look here, I've still got a bunch right there, son. Them are big boy tomatoes right there. And they're just not ripe yet, so I ain't picked them. So, yeah. And it didn't get that tall, but this was a sucker. This was a sucker vine. I just put it over there, and it actually crowded out the aromas I had planted there. And I've got more taking root inside the greenhouse, which is pretty cool. If y'all want to check that out, stay with me. I'll go around in there, show you all these eggplants. We don't even eat eggplants. I grow them to try them, and they're enormous, and they went bad. But I'm feeding them to the guineas. The guineas love eggplants, so that's what I'm gonna do is pick out the good ones and give to somebody who wants them, like that one. A couple of these over here might be still good. Yeah, that one. Those in the middle ain't. But yeah, there's some good ones, there's some bad ones. But I've never grown eggplant, and we done a heck of a. We could have had a great harvest if we ate them, which I don't even know if I like them yet or not. So let's go in the greenhouse and let you guys check out that as soon as we're gonna take these tomatoes. I'm gonna put them on top of the rabbit pen. Actually, this is really working out with the rabbits too. I'm actually moving the cage around, and you can see where I moved them to, and they drop tons of rabbit droppings on the ground. You just keep moving it and moving it, and eventually the whole yard will be fertilized right here for next year. And this is where they're going next year, in this part of the garden, in this part of the yard. All right, let's step inside the greenhouse and check out the temperature. I just came in there, so I know what the temperature is. I want you guys to see this. Jump in the door real quick. There's my pepper plant. Close the door behind me. There's the green peppers. Still got some good ones on there. I don't know if you guys can see that. We'll go down this side. Right. Got some good ones on there still. So we're good on the green peppers. We got, well, there's a few. Thought we had more than that, but I done picked some. But there's the greenhouse. Now look, check out this deal. This is a cool deal. This heat lamp. It is keeping it warm in here. It's like 54 degrees outside. And right now we're pushing almost 70 degrees in the greenhouse. That's low in the greenhouse. So you know the heat rises. So you go figure 5 degrees warmer at least at the top where this is. And check out this stuff. Check out this. I want you to see this. Alright. What do you see right there? Blooms. Blooms in October on a tomato plant. Oh, here's some more. These just popped out there. Cool. Man. And these things are growing up because I let them grow and bend over and it broke. But hell, they still growing. They're growing back up toward the heat. Where the heat's at, there's some more blooms. I'm going to see how far along I can get these things to go, which I'm sure eventually it'll stop anything growing, or they'll just be bad enough that I won't be able to use any of them. But look at this. Look at this. Jeez. This thing bent over. I didn't even know it. Bent over and started growing back up through the plant. So I'll lay that back over there. That's crazy. I did not expect to see that. I just picked some tomatoes off of it. Alright, now these here are done. They've actually got bugs. What kind of bug is that? Oh, that ain't a good thing to have in a greenhouse. They will eat everything. Yeah, they're all in the dirt too. Jeez, I don't know what them are. But they're hitting that pretty good. If you know what kind of bug that is, let me know. I don't know. See a little white bug like right there? Let me hold it up here. Yeah. I don't know what kind of bug that is. Huh. Never seen that. They are bugs because that one's standing up on the top of that leaf. Huh. It's close to this one, so it's probably going to spread to that one. Yeah, it's all over this one. So yeah, it'll probably get to this one. Let's see, look here. This has even got blooms on it. And this is the big boy sucker that I planted. see the difference. This is a sucker off of that one from probably into June. Middle of June is when I pulled this sucker off and put it there. Now look below it. I let one of the tomatoes that was green, it fell off, and I just left it there. It actually turned, right there is it, here it is. It actually turned different colors. It was turned yellow and reddish. Well, the seeds fell out, and right there they are. And I had already done it. I've already tried this, see what's going to happen to it. May not nothing happen to it, but hell, I think it's growed. It's actually grown some since I've planted it. There's one, and then I got another one over here, closer to the heat lamp. I'm not sure what it's going to do. It looks like this ain't going to make it. Pull that leaf off, maybe. Looks like something may have ate on it. Oh well, look at this weed. I don't like weeds in a bed. Alright, there we go. That's how you get a weed out of your raised bed without leaving a root. I'll just throw it over here in a bucket. Shouldn't grow nowhere else. Yeah, there's a couple of weeds in here grown, but hey, it is what it is. I tried the green beans. I don't think they're gonna make it because something, maybe them little white bugs I have over there. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's just stem is all it is. I might just keep watering these. Maybe throw a little dirt on this one. You could do that. Maybe I keep watering these and see if something happens. See if we get anything growing out of it. So here's another way to keep your greenhouse hot, warm and moist. This here at night, I come out here in the morning time, shine my light in here just to check on everything, check the temperature, see where it got down to. And this thing is steaming hot. I mean, it's like steam rising off of it. And all inside the greenhouse. I mean, you can see it. It's in here all day. You can see like it's raining outside. Has not rained none in here out there. But it is really moist inside the greenhouse. So, that works right there. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright guys, I'm going to get off here and see what's going on out here. And y'all have a good one and be safe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.